So what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know me, I am David. For those of you who do, what's up, guys? So I think I'm going to start a series on my Cadillac Escalade EXT. It's 2004 Escalade. It's the pickup version of the old Escalade. So it's an old truck. It's 2004. She's got some not a lot of miles on her. I mean, for 2004, I think it's got what am I? I think I'm at 158,000 right now. So it's not not a ton of miles, but it's a good working truck. Got no issue with it. Pulls my motorhome and stuff around, or my RV around. Period. So I've been having some issues. I blew the water pump the other day, and I didn't have time to get it on film. Unfortunately, I'm a family man and had to do something for my son, so it just had to get done. And filming, it does take up time. So like, and I didn't want to do, the films aren't even the best quality to begin with, let alone do a quick half-ass video. So just decided, I opted out of filming it. A couple days later now, the radiator just cracked. So I'm like, oh man, okay. So for the $100 radiator cost, $120 radiator cost, I was like, I'll just throw it in, call it a day, because I think I'm going to go ahead and put some money to fix. I have a lot of little things wrong, and we'll go through them through this series, or however this may go. I don't know how this is going to go yet, but I'm going to put some money into it because I don't want to. I don't have a car payment. I don't want a car payment or a truck payment, and based on this, Shannon and I had a conversation about me getting a new truck. I'm like, she's getting old. What do you think? Do we put money into it, or do we just go get me a new truck? And Shannon said, you know what? You've been working hard. You should go get yourself a truck. I was like, you know what? You're right. I have been working hard. I'm going to get myself a truck. So go give my criteria. 4 doors, pickup truck, needs to be able to tow at least 10,000 pounds minimum. So after bouncing a bunch of numbers around, I'm like, listen, I'll give you $5,000 down. 3 grand down, 4 grand down, up to 5 grand. I'll give it down, for whatever. They hit me with a number at $1,200 for a car payment, for a truck payment, and I was not prepared mentally to receive a $1,200 payment. And I'm like, I don't know. Listen, I'm not. Now let's be clear. I'm not saying that I can or I cannot afford this payment. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I can't pay it. I'm not saying that I can pay it. That's not my argument here. My argument is $1,200 is a lot of money for a truck. I mean, $1,200 is a mortgage payment where you get 2 beds and a bath and a small piece of property, probably, or a nice condo or a condo or something. It's a mortgage payment, dude. I don't know. I'm not spending $1,200 a month. You can call me cheap. I don't mind. You drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Would you do a $1,200 payment? Because that's just, even though I was making like wild, crazy money, I don't know that I would still, it's just a principle. $1,200? I don't know. I don't know. So I was like, I think it's going to put some money. For $1,200, if I just simply made 2 payments to this Escalade at $1,200, $2,400, I could probably solve 85% of the problems that are on this truck, and it still owes me nothing. So I think I'm just going to put money into the truck. And for right now, I got time to film the radiator getting done. So I'm going to get the radiator done. And then I think I might just put this together and do a little truck video series just for the truck. Because I don't know, I think we're just going to put some money into it. First things first, we're going to have to take out all of these little guys. I already got 2 of them out. There's just I use a flathead on one side and this little puller on the other side. It's a door panel puller. That's what this is. It's actually designed for these. But I broke the one that actually fits this, so whatever, just making do. That being said, we pull these out and get this cover off here, and that's it. Plastic's out of the way. It didn't actually need to come off. Now that it's off, I realized it could have actually stayed there. Whatever. Next coming off, 8mm. I'm gonna do the airbox next. Just a clamp here and a clamp here. I'm gonna pull this guy off. Airbox, it's out. Next off, we're going to go and take this hose off. Don't forget to drain your antifreeze. I did it already. There's a little petcock at the bottom of the antifreeze, at the bottom of the radiator. And if not, just pull one of the hoses off and put put a drain bucket underneath you and drain it. However you got to get it drained. And if you don't drain it, just then know that you're going to have a crap ton of fluid in your floor. That's all. And be prepared to clean it up. So I got big drain buckets for anything residual underneath this truck. It's not going to catch everything, but I got cat litter to clean up the rest. You throw a little cat litter down to help absorb some of the what's the name, and throw it away. So moving along. Let's get it off. So next, I'm just gonna take the shroud off next. These happen to be a couple of 10 millimeters here, and a couple of those little push pins that are there's 4 push little pins like they came out of here up top that need to be dealt with. All right, guys. So here we are. Here's a little tool. They usually come with the radiator, or at least mine did. Let me say it that way, I guess. It just goes right around this guy here. You pull this little sleeve back. This little thing is way up here on top of this. You slide it back. You put this little tool right over the whole pipe and just turn it and pull it out. And it pops right out. That's for this side. Now on the other side, the ones on this side are a tad bigger. And I don't have the tool to actually do this side. So just get a little pick. We're just going to pull it right there and pop it out. My new setup already has the pins. It's never a good idea to lose those little pins, but if you happen to lose one, make sure your other equipment, whatever you're buying, it has it before you do this, because it really determines on how safe and cautious you need to be. So, and that's it. We're going to just disconnect everything and pull the radiator out. So, let's get on with it. All right, so I took the time out to just go ahead and pull those little pins, get everything disconnected. A couple tins here and here. I'm just going to disconnect it, and the radiator should pop right on out for us. So far, so good for a job. Not a hard job, this one. Those are out. This should just pop one out at this point. There she goes. And voila, we have a radiator. All right, so we got the new radiator. It looks pretty good. There's a couple little bent fins here and there. I mean, not expecting miracles, but it does look good for the price I paid. I think it was like 120 bucks, something like that. I think I'm going to run a tally because I do want to know how much I end up spending on this truck. I think this is about 120. And this is not an endorsed video, but I got this from Rock Auto. I got this from rockauto.com. They don't endorse me or nothing like that, just for the record. But if you guys are curious where I actually got it from. That's it. Let's toss it in. That actually slipped back in pretty easily. Everything's buttoned back up. All the hoses and stuff, they're all clamped back in. I'm just going to put the shroud back on, put the air intake back on, fill it up with antifreeze, and cross your fingers and hope nothing leaks. All right. Well, she's all back together. I mean, I got to say that wasn't a bad job. I think I used an 8mm, a 10mm, a little pick to pull those little pins out. I mean, minimal tools. That really wasn't that bad of a job. That's it. I'm going to fill it with some antifreeze, and we're going to call this one done. So the truck's been running for a while. There's no noticeable leaks or anything like that. We're looking good, guys. So job well done. And once again, that really was not a bad job to do at all. It went down fairly smooth. Can't really complain. So that's it for this episode. Guys, don't forget to take the time to enjoy what it is that you do. And don't forget, work does not do itself, so don't be afraid to get out there and get after it.